Ah, there we go. Alright, hello there, folks. Welcome back. If you are watching this, we are successful, so lovely. If not, well, all I'm speaking to is myself, which is nice. Good, even, I would say. Yeah, well, nothing much has really happened. I discovered that my journal entries were due today, and I didn't take any journal entries for my creative writing class because it was supposed to be for our mental health, not for marks. And quite frankly, I'd rather die than write stupid journal entries for my mental health. My mental health is fine, thank you. Expunging my thoughts onto a piece of paper is not going to assist me. Anyway, so I didn't write them. They were due today. We had to do them. So I faked it until I made it, which is probably the story of this channel, the story of my life, and the story of this challenge. But yeah, so if you are watching this, my professor, which I hope that you never do, but if you are, sorry, none of that was true. I made it all up. I would argue that it's a creative writing exercise to make it up. I've cooked this recipe before on the other side. I know exactly what they're going to do because they do it the same way every time. There's always someone who rushes up this thing. There's a big nice rock here that we can sit and shoot down into them. But if we go into the actual bit itself, we'll definitely die. So we kill everyone who's in here. We take this rock here, and then we sort of stay out of the fight for the rest of it, to be honest. We only really need one kill. Like, I don't need to do any heroics. Heroics are stupid. Heroics get you killed. Honestly, like, in this challenge where... Sorry, mate, but you spawned in at the wrong time. In this challenge where we're trying not to die, like, it really doesn't matter how many kills I get. I could get 0. And I'd still, like, well, I have to get at least 1 to progress. But, you know, I could just do nothing the entire match, and that would still technically win me the day. Ooh, looks like we got some backup going this way for once. I am not going to just throw myself across the corner. I'm going to wait strategically right here. Okay. All quiet on the western front. You guys are shooting at a tree now. Cool, cool. Now, it can't be that quiet, you know. There literally has to be enemies somewhere. So the question, of course, becomes, where are they? Well, that was one. A juicy first strike. Strike while the iron is hot. That's what they say. How did you ricochet? Good job. Double strike. Looks like this armor-piercing ballistic capped. What is it? Armor-piercing ballistic capped shell. It's doing quite good. However, I am vaguely concerned. And I'm going to immediately redeploy because I just noticed that no one is covering this line anymore. And well, quite frankly, I don't believe that they've suddenly decided to not come down here. So whoever was here is probably dead. Which means there's probably someone coming. Let's check my thoughts here. Incorrect. Correct, there is someone there. Oh my god. Come on, baby. Okay, she can't climb that, that's fine. I think he should be dead. The L3 should definitely have him. Although, this is pretty sad. Good job, L3. Well done. You know, there really isn't much point in doing anything super amazing here. Like, we've already got 2 kills. I've already done enough to progress in the fight. I don't need to do anything, so let's just stay out the way and get to the Crusader. Damn it, I probably could have killed him if I got my gun up in time. Did he blow his own wing off? I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, I think I'm going to count getting cast as we win the battle, by the way. Because if you think about it, if I get cast, then I have to, and I restart the battle, then, you know, I sort of lose quite a bit to cast. Which we sort of decided we weren't going to do. Well, still looking very quiet. But looks can be deceiving. Looks can be very deceiving, so we need to progress with the same level of caution that we entered with. Get shredded. I need to be a little bit careful now, because obviously my position is being put on display for the entire enemy team, so for safety's sake it may be an idea to redeploy. Or at least stay well behind the rock. Got him. Good hit. Good hit. Good job. Sticker in reverse. Armor piercing capped, ballistic capped. There we go. That's the correct way of saying that. Don't know whether I'm the most unlucky person in the world or the luckiest. Okay, well that was something. Oh! That was just unlucky is what that was. Like, that was just unlucky. You know, that should have ricocheted. I would say 50% of the time that would have ricocheted. It's just, on that one scenario, I didn't manage to reverse in time. And we suffered for that. We suffered for that. A bit, maybe a bit too aggressive again. Okay, well, at least that means that I don't have to post this in 2 parts now, because, you know, we're back in the reserve again. I don't think I've actually left. No, I have made it to the Crusader, but I haven't made it past the Crusader. I said, I don't think I've left reserve today, but I have. I just haven't left it for a little while. Which is obviously painful, but sometimes you just gotta shake your head and go with it. With these challenges, I usually find that it's the first couple of BRs that are the hardest. And then after that it becomes easier, because not because I start playing better, but just simply because I start acting, you know, better, I guess. I start acting like I'm doing a challenge rather than acting like I'm trying to get as many kills as possible. So let's see if we can maybe apply that to this. Yeah, it's going to be a bit boring, but no one else is here but me, so... Ugh. Bad luck. Bad luck. Don't know the map from the other side. That is the problem we're having. Like I do know some of the maps now, but I only know them in very, very specific orientations with, like, you know, it's got to have the A, B, and C point. I've got to be at the top, not the bottom, etc., etc. And when I don't get all of those things mixed together, it can become a very difficult battle to win. But if we simply hope enough, pray enough, and do this challenge enough, we will get there. You know, like we physically have to achieve it at some point. We can't not achieve it. And I think that's the key. I think I got Dylan to send me my sketch, didn't I? Not too long ago. Hmm, 10:30 to 7 tomorrow. Oof, it's the worst shift. Okay. We passed the first skill check. I just dropped my phone, but we passed the first skill check. The first skill check was, do we know this map? We do know this map. That's a good start. That is a bloody good start. So, the arithmetic here is simple. We spawn here. We drive down here, down. Through here. We check left before we cross. And then instead of going on this side, we go on this side to fire down. Because it's quite likely that someone might from their team drive up this side and then come in. But they're unlikely to make it all the way to us if we go on the other side. And we should get a warning because I should hear them. I've got my Corsair headset on, 7.1 surround sound. So I'm hoping that I should hear them before they get me. I will admit the surround sound isn't amazing. It really does just sound a lot more like stereo. Like I sometimes have to move my, like I have to do this to sort of figure out where they're coming from based on the noise. But you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be good enough. So I explained our strategy. Now let's execute it. So step 1, we need to take D3 on the map. Then we need to check left before we cross. We need to check left before we cross. It's even an idea to wait just a couple of extra seconds to make sure that it is in fact clear. Checking left. Clear left. And then duck in. Good hit. The team that gets first across the river almost always wins. However, I didn't see him. I didn't check. My bad. That was just my bad. I have to check before I move. I think a lot of the difficulty is in just me getting, like, me wanting to get it over with quickly. You know, me wanting to win quickly because I'm only in reserve. I want to win quickly. I want to get done. I want to move up in the world. I want to get to the Centurion because I'm aware that, oh, you know, this is my editing time. But I'm gonna go brush my teeth and take a second to breathe. And hopefully that calms me down. Okay, good. I was hoping we were going to be in 5 by the time I got back. Okay, it's Kuban, is it? Yeah. Okay. Right. Another tough one. Another tough one, but we should be able to get through one of these at some point, right? I think the key here is that it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long it takes, and it doesn't matter how boring it is, because you guys won't see the boring bits. Like, likely, this isn't going in the video, what I'm saying right now. Because when am I going to have time to put this in the video? Like, it has to be under 15 minutes for YouTube, or the algorithm gods will strike it down. So, you know, it really doesn't make a jot of difference if it's the most boring content ever made, because all I'm going to be showing is the kills, right? The kills and then the screen when I win. So, you know, if we just sit in a corner and wait for someone to appear and shoot them, that is a valid strategy. It's probably the only strategy that's actually gonna win us the day, to be honest with you. I'm gonna push a little bit further forward than I think I need to, because I do need to get a kill, and we are just in reserve. That's too far. That's correct. Okay, there's no cover here, so I think I'm dead already. I don't even know where the next cover is, so... Next cover looks like it's up there. Well, we got no other option other than push for it, so... When life gives you lemons... This is a fun experience for me. Well, welcome to my hidey hole. I'm essentially just waiting for my team to catch up. Oh, they're caught up. We can move. Enemy spawn front. The one good thing about being like ludicrously far pushed up is the odds the enemy are watching this area right now is very low because I haven't killed anyone yet. I haven't done anything to arouse suspicion as of the moment that I'm currently speaking to you. I was like, does he know? Oh, well, someone does. And they're not happy. I'm dead. I'm not quite dead. I definitely will be dead soon. Okay, I don't know how I'm not quite dead yet, but I'm not quite dead yet. So let's take that as a key that it is time to leave before we are dead. Disengage from battle. Disengaging from combat. Okay, once we get somewhere, then we can start thinking about returning fire. Right? I think probably up there. Took a second, we redeployed, took a breath. Now it's time to get back into cover and to get back in the fight as well. We have 2 people left in our tank, which is not good. It looks like that Panzer's dead. I have 2 kills. The ideal situation for us now is that we get to the A point and get a new man in our tank. As we can be reasonably sure that the A point is safe, we do have a man in reserve. I am quite far into this battle now, so I don't want to die. It is worth heading to the A point and taking the risk of moving in order to capture another man and use him as our loader. I think this is a strategic decision here. I think it is the correct strategic decision for the situation in which I find myself. You didn't penetrate our armor. I'm gonna pop smoke because I'm sitting in the point. I can pop as much smoke as I like right now. And just wait. Good choice. You didn't penetrate our armor. We're still in this, boys. We're still in this. Whew, she's a trooper. Absolute trooper. No problem, she says. No problem. Bomb me harder. Bomb me harder. It's literally like just the machine gun. I could not be bothered. Okay, we need to move. Okay, not like that. Yes, into cover is indeed what I want. Engine off. Let's fix the gun. I wonder if there might be somewhere better we can sit, which isn't right here. Like, perhaps we can get up on one of these rocks on the right-hand side. Okay. Well, I'm in a ditch. Turns out it was already on a rock. Fine. The battle's almost won. We need not risk ourselves in open combat. Honestly, this A13 Mark 1 was my least favorite tank, but I've been in her so much and for so long that she's quickly becoming my favorite tank. The one thing you can't say about this tank is that she's plucky. She's really plucky. Yes, her armor is terrible. Her armor is terrible. Her gun is honestly mediocre at best. Terrible at worst. But what she is just unbelievably plucky. She will survive things she shouldn't. You know, she's only got 14 millimeters of armor. Those bombs landed right next to us. They're probably really tiny, but still. I'm pretty sure if I was in a BT-5 or something, I'd be dead. But because I'm in this girl here, I'm still alive. I mean, look at her. Look how beat up she is. No problem, she says. No problem. Send me in. Anyway, my rant about the A13 Mark 1 over. Now on to the A13 Mark 2. Actually, surprisingly, one of my least favorite tanks. Because even though she's got more armor than the A13 Mark 1, I swear, it feels like she's got less. I don't understand how that works. Probably because we're at 1.3. So we're maybe reversing 2.0s and such, but yeah. Her hull armor is 30, but everything else is 14. I think she's got 2 plates on the front, though. And of course, that spaced armor on the turret is great against heat, but only heat. So useful if you've got the Germans on your team. And the enemy team, but useless if the Germans are on your team and not the enemy. Right, so unfortunately we sort of, again, were unlucky with the map. It's the same map, same side. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think we've proven that already. The last time I did survive, but it wasn't through skill, it was just through blind luck. Because we definitely should have died to whoever was shooting us from whatever direction. I genuinely still don't know. So that was not good. We need to not repeat that same situation that happened. We need to find a better way to do that. I'm a little bit worried about people coming from the right, but I'm also worried about people coming from the front. I can only really pick one direction for my gun to face, so I'm gonna pick this way. I'm gonna hope. Hope's a dangerous thing. Those are the rocks I usually hide behind up there. And they do look like absolutely terrible. From this position, at least. I am confused, though. As I haven't seen any enemies. Should be covered from the right, so it shouldn't be a problem. It looks like the enemy are starting to be found. myself tucked up and out the way. Okay. Okay. I don't know who shot him. I genuinely don't. I think it's time for a redeploy. In general, if someone next to you immediately dies, and you can't figure out what direction they were shot from, that's usually a good sign that you need to move. Now, moving in this challenge is a risk. Every time I leave cover, it's a risk. Especially when I don't know where I'm going. Because that's the truth, I've got no idea where I'm going. I don't know if this is a good place to be or not. The boys seem to be fanning out up front a little bit. So maybe I need to join them. But I'm just a bit worried about someone coming from the right. You know? I just feel like there's no one checking our flank. And I don't want to be the one to check it because I have terrible awareness. Obviously. Good hit. Very good hit. Beautiful shot. I'm impressed with that one. Good job, me. Okay, let's find somewhere to tuck up. That's in cover. Isn't that the key? Let's find somewhere to tuck up that's in cover. From the right, and ideally from the front as well, but I am willing to compromise on the front aspect of that. Okay. Well, there definitely was someone on that side. Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. That's coming from this direction. Oh, I see it. And someone else got there before me, but that's okay. I'd rather that. Okay, we've got our kill. Just. Another one. We keep redeploying a little bit here. Transmission. Loader. I'm dead. Gunner. Oh. I'm a very lucky boy. Down. Well, once again, I am barely alive, but I am alive. Should we successfully repair this, we need to move immediately. We need to withdraw to somewhere which is safer. Right now. We need to move right now. We need to move quickly. We need to get out of here. We are very close to dead. I probably should be dead. This is probably another one of those times where I definitely do not deserve to be alive right now. We're going to do a desperate redeploy. And we're going to redeploy to fight down this line here instead. Because I think I'm almost dead and I need somewhere a lot quieter. And if we need to take a hit, we got to take it on the right hand side of the turret. I need to remember that. That's the side that we can get hit on. Now, I'm a bit worried about being exposed on that side. Send the Panzer in first. Send the Panzer in first. Okay. Just because it looks clear doesn't mean that it is. So I'm trying to worry about 6 different directions at once. That's stretching my capabilities a little bit. Just watch that. Watch right as well. And left. Wow. Let's say if there is someone up there, I don't see them. I've seen that though. It's just a couple more seconds. Just stay out of the firing line for a couple more seconds. Surely you can do that. Just stay tucked up right here. Damn it. Not making this easy on me. Oh, come on, boys. I really want to be out of this battle by now. Couple hits. But no dice. No dice. That's fine. It's okay. Just, I'm getting a little bit worried that, like, no one is watching my flank. I can watch that side, but I really am going to struggle to watch that side as well as this side. I got to pick one. I'm going to have my gun facing that way. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can try and take a pop shot at it. Okay. I'm gonna have to do something. Hopefully no one saw that. That's a difficult spot to shoot from. We're so exposed up here. I can't see anything either, so what's the point of risking my life? Here's a strat. I wonder if we can move one of these corpses to sort of box me in here a little bit. Don't think so. It was a good idea, but it's not going to work. I think we should be okay. Like, it's so close. It's like a couple more seconds is all we need. I have to be very careful because I have killed someone from here. If he's not out, he's probably going to be quite angry. Oh, it's so close as well. 5-4. 3-2. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. That was not a fun one. I didn't like that one at all. That was high stress. I mean, the question really is, if we say that I get through 50% of every battle, right? It's 50% of the time I get through. Oh, this is bad. Follow me. I've never been here before. I have no idea. I have no idea. Like, none. I have zero clue whatsoever. So this is GG's then? We can try and play uber defensive. The problem... Like, Caban, I don't know very well, but I know enough. Golden Quarry, I don't think I've ever been here. Like, before, ever. So, sort of my strategy has got to be... pick someone and follow them, really. And see what they do. It's sort of hard to know who knows what they're doing and who doesn't. And it's also hard to know, like, where's a good spot to be? Where does the enemy usually come from? Are there usually lots of them around here? Are there none of them around here? Do they usually... I love how I'm a light tank and I'm the slowest one of the group. I genuinely don't know. I'm thinking I want to go for A, because A looks like it's going to be more along the lines of like cover shooting, and if I have one advantage, I can afford to be the most patient one, right? Because I'm not... Kills don't matter to me. I only need to get one, or even just an assist. I just need to participate in the battle. That's all I need to do is be here. As long as I'm not just like in my spawn. Wow, I thought I could crunch through those, but apparently not. Bulletproof tractors. Definitely not bulletproof tractors. But yeah, so the big problem is not knowing. Like, I don't know where to go. So I don't know, like, is this a good spot or not? I've got no idea. Well, there's definitely someone over there. He's definitely just killed a man. So... There's also definitely 2 allies up front. I don't know. Okay, that'll do. Get out of here. Okay. So, an immediate cast. Cast kills don't count. I did say if we got cast, we would skip to the next battle. Well, as long as we participated, and I did. You can't tell me that I wasn't there, so we're going to go straight on. Well, you know, having gone for a Waz, I've decided that we can't really progress from that because I didn't have a kill, and that was the challenge. So, although I would like to claim victory, I think I at least have to have a kill to move on. So, probably what we'll do is just go again. I think that's fair. It's just to go again. Now, Ash River I know it well, Horatio. But the strategy that I usually use is very aggressive here. I usually dash across under the B point and try and get to a rock to shoot the people going for the A point, essentially. I think that's too aggressive for what I'm trying to do right now. I think doing that will get us killed. We need to be a little bit more careful. Especially because we're at the Crusader. We're not in a reserve anymore. There's a little bit of skin in the game, so need to be cautious. I'm thinking probably my best bet is to sit at the A point and do some exchanges of fire and see if maybe I can get a kill. And I'm definitely not pushing B, so that's out of the question. They're capturing the A point already. Okay, so we got no one shooting at the A point. I should probably go and try shooting then. Couple hits on some light tanks. Quite a few hits on some light tanks. The problem with this, all I need is for one man to be looking the wrong direction when I pop out, and I'll be history. I think I see one of them. Nah, you don't want to do that. You do not want to do that. Tuck yourself back behind that rock. Okay, interesting. That is not a light tank. That is a medium tank. That is an M3 Lee. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. There's 1,000 more places I could be shot from here, so let's leave before I Okay. That was lucky. M22 locusts, man. They're annoying. Ooh, and he hit my ammo as well, so he knew what he was doing. Gun repaired. Well, we're holding the C point, that's good. At least that's something. Scheiße. Holy Jesus. Our entire team just got wiped in like 5 seconds. If you're wondering why I'm panicking, I've got 50 smoke grenades and my god, I'm gonna use all damn 50 of them as I try to extricate myself from this situation. Oh, I'm dead. Not quite, apparently. Holy... We just got overrun. We are popping smoke and We are popping smoke and we are leaving. Holy crap. Wow. That was a disaster on that side. Absolute disaster. I am very lucky to be alive. Like, they just overran us. Utterly just destroyed our team on this side. Is there a bunch of them in a squad together? Yeah, I think there is. Yeah, Cosmic Spam. Yeah, so there's a bunch of M22s in a squad together, and they are cleaning up. They're just running in and out of our spawn and just absolutely obliterating us. We have lost this battle, if you are wondering. This battle is done. Our team is over. My only job now is to survive. Which is why I'm going to sit. Terry A. Davis, was he? So that was the M22. Yeah. Yeah, so they're all in a big squad together. And they just wiped our team. Like, everyone. I'm so fortunate that I'm still alive. And I popped 12 out of 50 smoke to get out of there. That's the only way I'm still in this. I also said Snoke for some reason, which is a Disney villain. But yeah, we that was yeah, wow. I mean, you guys saw it. I hope you guys see it. That was... I am shocked. That has never happened to me before.
I've never been in a team which has lost so thoroughly to be like that humiliated. And they're still in our spawn. Like it hasn't gotten any better. They're still here. Okay, I am hopelessly pinned down. Back to the hole. Return to the hole. Hide in the hole. There's nothing else that can be done now. Preserve the challenge. Stay alive. I have 2 kills. I have no deaths. I'm doing a no-death challenge. I must stay alive. Nothing else matters. I can drop Artie from where I am. Okay, well, we've also just discovered that they can get down this mountain. I was going to see if I could take a shot at that, but I can't. He might be able to, though. He's dead. For sure he's dead. No way is he gonna... Yeah, no way is he gonna survive that. Get down. Wow. That was a team wipe. Absolute just team wipe. No hope. We are... this was not my most, like, glorious battle, for sure. But glory has very little to do with what just happened. This is probably a first for me that I'm watching my own tickets countdown. I'm hoping... No. I definitely won't know if someone's coming from behind me. The first I'll know about it is when I get shot. So... let's just keep the gun facing forward and wait for the tickets to count down. Hopefully it's soon. Okay, let's do something proactive here. Holy crap. Wow. Wow, they obliterated us. They, like, it wasn't even close how badly my team just got absolutely destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, that was not good, but we survived. For the first time tonight, we are moving to the Cromwell, and I have a couple options. I can either do the Cromwell 5 or the Cromwell 1. The Cromwell 5 is at 3.3. So that's the one I'm going to choose, because the Cromwell 1 is at 3.7, and then that's also the same rank as the next Sherman that we're going to, and then obviously the Sherman Firefly after that, and then finally the Comet. Should we win the Comet? I mean, officially we're halfway there now, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, I guess. We're kind of not halfway. But we don't actually have to win the Centurion. We're going to play the game with it, but we just have to get there. That's all that matters, is getting there. That's always been the challenge, is we just have to get to the top. So really, it's 7 in a row, and we've done 3. We win the Cromwell 1, we're more than halfway there. We lose the Cromwell 1, and there's quite a long way to fall nowadays, but it won't sting as badly as when we fall in the Sherman Firefly. because the Firefly is my worst tank. And we get Poland. Now that is not good. Also, Max is at my door and I'm so not opening it, so you might just hear him screaming for the next 7 minutes. I'm sorry, Maxwell, but I'm in the middle of something. Yeah, this is not a great map for me. In general, most of my kills and such happen around the A point here. I would say probably 75% of the time on this map I lose trying to fight within here. Every time I've gone up here, though, I've always died. So it's probably time to try something new. There seems to be some houses along the outside here, or a windmill or something. I wonder if perhaps we can deploy there and maybe get a kill from here. I don't see a lot of other options. I am a little bit concerned that we'll be hit from the A point doing this, but again, not a lot of other options. Okay, so they are rushing. Not even close. I suggest you back up right now and start dropping smoke. Preserve the tank and disengage. They're unlikely to be able to hit me from that range while I'm moving. So that might be the one consolation prize I get. Sorry, Max is very much not happy that no one's paying attention to him. Oh, this is not good. I'll tell you that for free. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think I'm not that good of a player to win in these. I think the odds are, in truth, low that I will hit, and high that they will. Because presumably, they've spent their entire life sniping in War Thunder, and I have not. So perhaps it's better to risk fighting in the A point, simply because I know I've already done that. You know, like I kind of know what that's like. Okay. No. No. Don't. Just don't. I'm gonna lose. In long-range sniping, I'm gonna lose. I'm not that good of a shot. Not compared to people in this. And I've got a very low velocity gun, as you can tell by the way it just drops. So, let's not risk our lives doing something which is likely to end in my death. Instead, let's do something that we've done before. But the problem here is I'm also staring directly down the main street on both sides, which is Nah. This is not the one, boys. I'm telling you guys, this ain't gonna be it. Maybe if I can get to the rocks, maybe. Over here. Maybe that might win me the day. I don't know. I'm gonna guess probably not, but at this point I really don't have anything else to lose. It's a long shot. Okay, I want to get out of the firing line. Pressed up against something. Couple places of risk. One of them is directly behind me, which is concerning.
Enemy is winning. We must counterattack. Tank, 2 o'clock. Range, 750.
750. Oh! Let's go! Okay, boys. Good news. If we survive the battle... If we survive the battle, then... we will, in fact, be making it to the next round. However, the more eagle-eyed among you may have already noticed the fact that my entire team is dead. I'm going to take that as a cue to disengage. No, these last 2 battles have not been my bravest. And quite frankly, I don't want to hear it. Look, this challenge is so difficult, alright? It is just impossible. It's not like... it becomes a question of, do I want my honor or do I want to finish the challenge? And I think I want to finish the challenge more than I want honor. So, we need to just keep that in mind. We also need to keep in mind that there's almost certainly still people sniping from the left-hand side. Which, again, my reasons for not engaging them remain the same. This is hopelessly exposed. I mean, this is all hopelessly exposed, to be honest. I don't know if there's anywhere back here where I won't be shot. I don't know, drop RC on that, I guess. I've got my kill, I don't care. Let's go hide in the forest or something. Can you go inside there? No, can't. Okay. Well, once again, my team has lost. So let's try and... try and find somewhere where I will survive. I'm thinking this house is probably my best bet, unfortunately. Which is not really what you want to hear. I also just saw 2 people get absolutely trounced. Ooh, this is not a good house. Alright. Very well. That's no problem. It was a cast kill, end of the match. I have no problem moving on from that. I think we would have survived to the end without that cast, so we will move on to the Sherman 2. We are halfway through the challenge, and I am going to say that I get a free go again here on out. I think I've made it halfway through without dying to another tank. I think now I can have one free respawn. I think that's fair. I think just to make this a little bit more bearable for me. I don't want to use it, but if I have to, I bloody well will, because this is as far as we ever got, to be honest. The Sherman 2 then. It's not my favourite tank. It really isn't. I hate this thing. It's quite slow. It's quite large. I mean, look at that silhouette. It's very difficult to hide. The armour is actually decent for a British tank. Mostly because it's not British. But it's not, like, impenetrable by any sense, or any stretch of the imagination. I mean, against its own shell at 2 kilometers, it's pretty tough. At 900 meters, it's reasonably tough. I mean, straight on though. There's definitely some weak spots you can hit. But a more realistic, yeah, it's going to punch essentially straight through. Although that actually doesn't. Now, the British Sherman has access to this T45 shot, which is armor-piercing composite rigid shell. Essentially, it punches a very, very... I'm going to see if well, even that can't penetrate. Let's try that. It punches a very, very small shell through the tank. It is woefully inadequate against sloped armor, which is what we find mostly at this tier at 3.7. We're also reaching a point now where the last time I was in a Sherman, I think was about 4 days ago. So unlike the A13, where like I have everything memorized, I really don't know. Okay, so this is actually Berlin. I'm going to bring some T45 shots. Very, very few. They are almost ineffective. Almost. Yeah. It's okay to have them, but I don't want to use them unless I have to. Lots of tanks around today. So, the Sherman then, well, her gun, as you can probably tell, is low velocity as well. It's a 75. The APHE is a useful break from the standard British uselessness. Berlin is a map that you don't actually get until you get to higher tiers, so I actually haven't played this map in quite some time. Again, further adding fuel to the fire of we probably won't survive this. But we'll do what we can when we can. No smoke, so no easy get out of jail free card for me. I should have taken some smokes just to load, but I forgot, so whatever. This is very careful fighting right now. That's what I would describe this as I wish to keep my one reserve spawn. For a rainy day, to be honest. I should say a rainier day. Damn it, that wasn't even close, man. No, too far. Good choice. I'm just really not seeing any good shots right now. What I am seeing is a hell of a lot of death. He's dead. On the left. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to be super, uber careful. Well, they're having a field day. I'm sure they'll be at our spawn point soon. Gonna try and get somewhere useful. Oh well, that's all we can do, really. Whatever. I'd rather take the Sherman 2 out again than risk getting killed. I don't know. Maybe we can get somewhere nice than here. Thank God for him. Oh, you can't feel my heart pounding. It's like, you know that moment when you know? You just know. That's what I feel right now. I just know. God, please. This gun, I don't use it often. Honestly, there's very little anyone can do now. Like, there's almost nothing anyone can do. Oh, he sees me. Got him. Oh my god, we got one. Maybe. 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 If we just stay out the way for 1,210 more tickets. Maybe it's doable. $10 says he comes around and goes for me. Alright, boys, buckle up. Anti-aircraft duties. Oh, let's go! Oh, that was terrible. Okay, that was not good. That was just like retreat all the way. Okay, I'm going to remind you all. I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you all that I am going to have one free respawn. One free respawn. Alright? I am using one free respawn. You cannot stop me. We need it. I'm not going to restart if we need a respawn. Okay, this is as far as I've ever got on the no deaths challenge. So the Sherman Firefly is definitely, well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battles in a row. I would love to finish this and get to the Comet. I would love to get to the Comet and then get to the Centurion. Those would be, that would be an ideal situation. Comet and the Firefly are my least favorite tanks out of all of them. After the Sherman 2, of course, which is my least favorite by far. But in these two tanks, I always find I have a lot of difficulty. The The gun is decent for sure on the Firefly, but there are better tanks around like the Panther and the Tigers, which this gun struggles against. Obviously, people at this tier are a lot better than they were in when I was fighting in the A13. So it just all adds up to be, I find it unlikely that we will survive this. We're versing the Germans and Soviets. That is unlucky. I think at this tier, the Germans and the Soviets definitely have the best tanks. So, we'll give it a go. For the Firefly, there really is no gun depression. So there's no, you can't use hills as cover like I usually would. All that's left is just like, well, essentially it's just hard cover. Things like houses and such. I'm going to try and push for the point, if only because one of the rules is that the point counts as a kill. You know, as a I did something. I don't think I'm going to get there in time because there are faster tanks than me around. But if I could, that would be ideal. Just because then we don't have to worry or stress about getting a kill. We can just try and survive. Which would be super clutch for us, but I don't think we're going to quite get there in time. No, we won't. Damn it. That is definitely unfortunate. But, no problem. Whoa. Holy crap, they're right there already? I did not realize they were that close already. Okay. I need to get into cover, so everyone move, please. Wonder if it might be an idea. Check the other side. Oh, is it over already? Oh, it's over already, I think. I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't get out of here in time. Okay. Well, we're going to have to use our free respawn. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to do the challenge without it, but... yeah, our team kind of got shredded. Again. So, respawn's done. A failure here, and we go all the way back to reserve, so we need to be very, very careful. That was... yeah, that was difficult. I don't know that map. Again, I can say that genuinely. I don't know that map. Our team just disappeared, and I honestly just got caught in the crossfire. I should have left earlier, but that's okay. There's no big punishment for now, but we'll try it. The initial plan was to do 1 death for every 7 kills, but I was trying to do it without any deaths whatsoever. We'll just have to chalk that one up and move on and see if we can maybe rescue the challenge after this. It does suck, but I do genuinely believe that no death is possible. And maybe that'll be a target I set for myself at a later date, but for now, I would just like to get it done. So we just need to get a kill and survive to the comet. Versing the Russians again. Yeah, T-34 is difficult, man. Got some very decent armor, very decent gun. You see that my gun depression is just miserable, isn't it, really? Gun depression is just terrible. Essentially, the only way I can get a shot off is if I peek all the way out of cover. Shall we try pushing? Damn it. I had a chance there and I ballsed it. Okay. No problem.
Machine gun ready for action. Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
I think it's looking like we won't actually... Oh, we might do still. We'll have to try and go this way if we're going to try and get a kill and move on. We were being too aggressive, now we're being too defensive, but obviously I understand why. And I'm not beating myself up about it too much. we did have a chance there, and I ballsed it. I'll say this Sherman is just so slow, man. Alright, he could struggle against that. I'm probably going to struggle against whatever that is as well. But we'll see if I can maybe get a shot on him. Someone else got him. Oh no, there's one left. Ugh, dead. I'm dead. It's over. Holy. I think, honestly, I'm probably going to give this to myself. Assuming that the battle actually ends pretty soon. But my thought here is that, like, we were in the fight. You know, you can't tell me we weren't in the fight. And I think that deserves some recognition, for sure. I think that's enough. Did we get a kill? No. Did we get an assist? No. But a little bend of the rules here to make it happen, I think, isn't unreasonable. And I was there. I was in the fight. You can't tell me I wasn't in the fight. So we will take the progression and move on. And we'll take out the Comet next. And should we win this, we'll go to the Centurion. And that will be it. This is the last battle of this challenge. I mean, no matter what happens here, I think this is a video now. I've done enough. It's definitely been a rough one to record, and I would definitely love to have this done, because I've got one death now. I would like to have this done. If we win this one and the Centurion, I might go back to the Firefly and try one more time, just to see if we can get one with a kill. But like, the whole point of the kill was to force me to actually be in the fight, or be close to the fight. And had I not ballsed it up, I think I definitely would have got that. You know, I was there. And that, I think, is enough. So let's talk strats. don't really have a lot of strategy for this, to be honest. I think I'm gonna let the guys soldier first across and see what they all do. I saw that. Don't know what it is, but I saw it. Is that a way across there? Must be. I did not know there was a way across there. Okay, we need to go and patch that hole super quick. This is a risk. Oh, this is a risk, yeah. In. Should I have shots on that? Yeah, I do. Okay. I've got to be careful what side I pop out, but I might be able to get a shot on him. Can't really tell which way he's looking though, that's my big concern. Commander loader. Oh, long reload. And a miss. Let me get in. What was that? Oh, it's a tiger. You can't get up over here, right? No, you can't. What would you like to do here? Die, I guess, is what I'm gonna do. Oh. I don't think I'm going to survive this much longer. Please don't see me. Oh, he sees me. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, for sure. Cannot continue being this lucky forever. Oh my god, that is such a relief. Wow. That was probably the best possible thing that could happen to me there. Holy crap, we were definitely dead. Like, look at that. We were so definitely dead. Yes! Oh my god, the gods of War Thunder have shined upon us today. They have shined upon us. I don't believe it. I genuinely don't. I can't believe we've done it. It's finally over, the nightmare. It's the Centurion. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, this was terrible. I'm never doing one of these again. Like, do you know do you know how long this has taken me? Do you know how many hours I've sunk into this stupid thing? Yeah, sure, there was a little bit of rule bending for this, you know. Do we deserve it entirely? I wish we didn't die that one time in the Firefly. I wish we got a kill in the Firefly. But I was there. I was in the battle. I was fighting. I fought in the Comet. I'm gonna fight in the Centurion, but it doesn't matter anymore. Victory is mine. This is my highest tier, my highest tank. And we're in it. We have crawled our way from the bottom, the very, very bottom, to the very, very top of the British tech tree. At least everything that I have, and holy crap, this was brutal. This was the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life. I did not think it was going to be doable. And we've done it with only one death. And I think that is something I could be proud of. We definitely, I think in ground you have to take at least one. You know, you gotta be realistic, right? This is not designed for people to not die once, or to not die ever. I think it's doable. I genuinely believe that if someone was much, much better than me, which I am terrible at ground, so that shouldn't be a hard bar to pass, but I think if you were good enough and determined enough, I really do think you could win this. No deaths. I can't do that. That's not a skill that I have. I'm not that good at ground, obviously. But if you can, please give it a go, just to see if you can, you know? Like, if you can do it, no deaths, please try. Because I would love to know. I really would. I think it's doable. But I also acknowledge that I may be one of the only people who actually does think it's doable. Oh my god, it's so nice to actually be able to play the game again. But yeah, I think it can be done. I genuinely do. I do think it can be done. I think if you have enough time and enough effort that you're willing to submerge into this game, and you do have to acknowledge that it's going to be a hell of a lot of effort. But if you can do it, I think it's possible. Now, who loads faster, me or him? He bounces, I don't. It is so nice to be able to play the game again. Those last couple of battles I really wasn't playing. I was really just clinging. But yeah, no, if you are good at ground, like genuinely good, not like me, like good, like best in the world good, I challenge you to do this no deaths, because I think it's doable, but I don't think I can do it. I don't have that capability. It's literally as simple as one slip up, one mistake, one imperfect play, and you're back to the hangar. But if you can, I would love to know. You know, if you have that skill, I would love to see it. For sure. For sure. For now, we get knocked out with 3 kills. And that, my friends, is the end of the challenge. That is the Centurion. It's, yeah, that's it. That's my highest tank. We got there. I mean, I guess we have the Charioteer at 6.3, but, you know, we went down all the way down the line. We got to the end. We played the end. I did what I set out to do. You know, the only thing that I wish is that we got a kill on that Sherman Firefly. You know, the rules of the challenge do say you have to get a kill or an assist or a capture. But I think the reason why I made those rules was to make sure I was in the fight. I was in the fight. I just didn't hit that one shot I had to, and I don't want to penalize my entire run for that one mistake. And obviously, you know, dying in the Firefly was unfortunate, but it's not unfortunate enough for me to do it again. I am going to claim victory here. I am going to leave it here. I think, at least for now, I deserve the crown of the best War Thunder player. I do not deserve the crown of the best ground player. That is for sure. I challenge you all, if you can. If you are feeling brave, if you think that you can do better than me and finish it with no deaths, please give it a go. I'd love to know. And even if you can't finish it no deaths, and you have to do like me and take a bonus life, if you can even just finish it, I would be really impressed. For myself, though, which is really what this is about. Hang on, I better stop my recording so I remember. For myself, though, this has been a journey. This has been a journey of me crawling in the A13. 1,000, like, look at that KD ratio, Jesus Christ. This has been brutal. But this has taught me ground, I think. This has taught me ground, it's taught me, I mean, look at the Sherman Firefly compared to my A13. It's taught me ground, it's taught me a lot about how to play the game. I definitely feel like I finished stronger than when I started. I know it's been a very long time since I've posted a video, but I have been working on this challenge for a very, very long time. And my god, it's finally over. Yes! We did it! Oh my god. Oh. It's over. It's done. Yes! Oh! Jesus Christ. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'm speechless, I think. Yeah, I dare you to do better. That is my challenge to me. If you can do better, do better. But I set out to achieve this challenge, and I did. I told myself that I would do it, and I did. And you know what? I think along the way we've proven that sometimes the impossible is not as impossible as it first appears, because you can do it if you put your mind to it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed this one. I definitely didn't. This was terrible. I hate everything about it, but I am surprised and amazed and happy, and, you know, obviously not getting a kill in the Firefly, I think, is gonna weigh me down a little bit, but I'm gonna claim victory because I was there. I was in the fight. That's what that was about. That's what the challenge was about. I'm gonna claim it. I'm not gonna do it again because of that. I hope you guys can understand. If you don't understand, very well, I dare you to do better. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, folks. So, thank you so much for watching, folks. Have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye for now. I will see you in the next one, which will not be a ground challenge video. I am never doing one of these again. I do not care how many people tell me that I need to do another one. We are never doing another one of these. Never. Never, 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 never. I am telling you right now, no. Now this is the awkward bit where I have to go to my streaming software.